There it is. I believe we were asking you to read the motion by Councillor Sapoulis that you had captured. Hold on a second. I gotta do roll call. Sorry, Ms. Whitefox. So roll call. Councillor Bailey.
Present.
Councillor Balmer.
Here.
Yeah. Councillor Goida.
Present.
And Councillor Balmer.
Councillor
Did I
Sapoulis.
Oh, Sapoulis, sorry. Everybody's moved on my screen. Sorry about that, Councillor Sapoulis. That's the trouble when we log out and log back in, everybody moves. All right, Ms. Whitefox, you can read that resolution, please.
Staff report Rec 2020-005 regarding the proposal to install arena curtains at the Optimus Recreation Center be received, and that council authorized pre-budget approval of $25,000 for the installation of arena curtains at the Optimus Recreation Center to be funded by the cash in lieu of Parkland Restricted Reserve, subject to the availability of ice for the 2020-2021 season and the proposed installation date of the arena curtains, and that staff report back on the potential benefit of the arena curtains for the other programs that use the facility during the spring, summer, and fall.
Comfortable with that, Councillor Sapoulis?
Yes.
Director of Finance, are you comfortable with the wording for the financing?
Yes, I am comfortable. Thanks, Ms. Whitefox.
Okay. All right. So can we get a mover for that? Was Councillor Sapoulis. We had the seconder was Balmer. I don't know if we needed another one because of the amendment, but we'll just get it anyways. Councillor Balmer, you're seconding that as read by Ms. Whitefox?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Any further discussion before we vote? No. Councillor Bailey?
I'm in favor of that.
Okay. Councillor Balmer?
In favor.
Councillor Goida?
In favor.
And Councillor Sapoulis?
In favor.
And I'm in favor. Nice work, everyone. Correspondence. I'll get a mover for this one. The County of Wellington, can I get a mover for that so we can discuss it if we need be? Councillor Goida, seconder. Councillor Bailey, do we have anything that needs to be like said to us, Mr. CAO, or it's just for council's information?
Yeah, Courtney, could you maybe read the resolution we have prepared?
Sorry. Yes, that's
The council receives correspondence item 10.1, County of Wellington report, closed meeting investigator, and that the Ontario Ombudsman be the default closed meeting investigator for the Township of Puslinch commencing January 1st, 2021.
sorry. Take a break and I get knocked off my game. So we have the mover and seconder for that. Any comments on that before we have a vote? Any questions or comments? No, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, all in favor, Councillor Bailey,
In favor of it.
Councillor Balmer. Councillor Balmer, are you in favor of that resolution?
Yes, in favor.
Okay, Councillor Goida
In favor.
and Councillor Spoulos.
In favor.
All right, that's carried. Council reports. Oh, yes, sure. So this wonderful COVID 2020 year, along with putting challenges to parades and farmers markets, Councillor Balmer had brought to our attention, it'll probably be over a year ago, that 2020 marked the 100th anniversary of the cenotaph at the Puslinch Aberfoyle Fairgrounds. And Mr. Balmer provided me a couple news articles about the installation of it, and I felt it would be appropriate just to take a couple minutes here to read them. So this one is dated the Fergus News Record, 19th of June, 1919. It says, Puslinch Township will erect Soldier Memorial at a largely attended meeting of residents of Puslinch Township held in the town hall at Aberfoyle. It was decided to accept the offer of a Kitchener firm to erect a granite memorial to the soldiers from Puslinch Township who made the supreme sacrifice on the field of Flanders and France. The design chosen is a massive pedestal with the figure of a Canadian soldier on the top and promises to be a very artistic monument. The offer of a site for the memorial at the Puslinch Lake made by the City Council of Guelph was turned down, and the monument will be erected on a hill in the center of the fairgrounds at Aberfoyle, that being considered the most suitable and appropriate place. Another motion that was carried, and which shows that people of Puslinch Township appreciate the service rendered by their soldier sons, was to present to every returned soldier with a gold watch. There are about 100 men who will receive this gift. That's a pretty significant gift back in the day, a gold watch. And I find it interesting that it was City of Guelph Council that recommended the Puslinch Lake site. Councillor Bulmer, do you know any history on that you could enlighten us?
No, I don't, but obviously, the relationship between the city and the county was much different back then. And, when you think that the city of Guelph, the residents in the city of Guelph used Puslinch Lake quite a bit. So there was a much closer relationship then, obviously.
Mm-hmm. So, and I'll read this second article. And it's, again, the Fergus News Record. And it's 10th of June, 1920. So, excuse me, I got a little tickle in my throat. Puslinch erects monument to fallen soldiers. The monument erected by Puslinch Township to commemorate the soldiers from the community who has been killed in the Great War was unveiled at Aberfoyle on June 3rd. The ceremony being conducted by Ren Miss Buckland, MPP, the member of the legislature for South Wellington. The monument is a very handsome and substantial one. It is built of solid granite, stands about 20 feet high from the bottom of the base to the top of the figure on top, and is erected on a rising piece of ground almost in the center of the fairgrounds at Aberfoyle and faces the road. It is an imposing structure and accredited alike to the citizens of the township and the manufacturers. It contains the names of several young men of Puslinch Township who made the supreme sacrifice. So just a couple of interesting news articles from a century ago. Maybe we can have the 100th birthday for the cenotaph on its 101st birthday, depending on how well COVID. I know maybe there was a member of council here that turned 40 this year. I know my wife is, and we're going to have her 40th birthday, hopefully on her 41st birthday. So it's just the challenges we face. But thank you, Councillor Bulmer, for reminding me that we were trying to acknowledge the cenotaph and bring it to this November meeting. That's it's very important to remember these people that made the ultimate sacrifice for our community. Any other, so council members, you have any announcements you wish to discuss? No, okay. Council reports. Can we get a resolution, please, Ms. White Fox?
The council receives the mayor's updates for information.
Oh, I will add one thing. The black cats that the OPP bought, they're in the community. So they have them, they're deployed, and they're catching speeders, well, recording their data anyways. So I saw one, I had to kind of chuckle. I may be part of that data. Anyhow, thank you, Ms. Whitefox. We're gonna move her for that, please.
Sure.
Councillor Goyda, seconder. Councillor Spoulis, all in favor. Councillor Bailey.
In favor?
Councillor Bulmer.
In favor.
Councillor Goyda.
In favor.
Councillor Spoulis.
In favor.
All right, that's carried. Bylaws, Ms. White Fox.
That the following bylaw be taken as read 3 times and finally passed in open council. Bylaw 2020-052 being a bylaw to authorize entering into a road boundary agreement, Niska Road, for the purpose of winter maintenance.
All right. I'm gonna move her for that, please.
I can move.
Thank you, Councillor Bailey, seconded by Councillor Sapoulis. All in favor. Councillor Bailey.
In favor?
All right, Councillor Bulmer,
In favor.
Councillor Goyda,
In favor.
and Councillor Spoulis.
In favor.
And I'm in favor. That's carried. All right, we don't have any closed section, any business arising from the closed session that we didn't have? Any notice of motion? No. New business? Anything? And announcements, I don't think we have anything. Let me scroll down my other screen. All right, okay, confirmatory bylaw. Ms. White Fox.
That the following bylaw be taken as read 3 times and finally passed in open council. Bylaw 2020-051 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council for the corporation of the township of Puslinch at its meeting held on the 4th day of November, 2020.
Thank you. Can I get a mover? Councillor Bulmer,
So moved.
seconder, Councillor Bailey.
Sure.
All in favor, Councillor Bailey,
In favor?
Councillor Bulmer,
In favor.
Councillor Goyda,
In favor.
Councillor Spoulis,
In favor.
and that's carried. And adjournment, please, Ms. White Fox.
The council hereby adjourns at 4:05 PM.
Thank you. Mover for that, please. Councillor Spoulis, seconded by Councillor Goyda. All in favor, Councillor Bailey,
In favor?
Counselor Ballmer,
In favor?
Counselor Goida,
In favor.
Counselor Spillis.
In favor.
That's carried. Have a great afternoon. Get your shorts and flip flops on. Go for a walk. Have a great day.
Bye.